Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to our 7 Days to Die tutorial video. What we're going to do is we're just going to go over a couple quick things about the game and how to progress, and we will be answering some of the most common questions. So let's go ahead and get right into it. As you can see, I've just named this tutorial, and we're going to play on Navezgane. General, we're not going to worry about listing the server. This is all for the multiplayer stuff. Basic settings. All right, so the basic settings, we're going to leave it on adventure, which is the default difficulty. Okay, 24-hour cycle. How long it takes for 24 hours to pass in the game. So basically this is set at 60 minutes, which means for every hour in real time as you're playing the game will progress 24 hours. Daylight length, it'll be daylight for 18 hours. It'll be night for 6 hours. This is set at 10 p.m. It'll be night, and it will become quote-unquote day at 4 a.m. Blood moon frequency happens every 7 days. Blood moon range sets a random range that blood moons will happen. 0 is off. 3 would mean a blood moon can happen up to 3 days later than normal. I'm not going to change any of that, so a blood moon will happen every 7 days. Blood moon morning, which means you'll get a warning in the morning of that 7th day or 14th or whatever day that it's a blood moon day. It's clearly obvious. The number at the top of the screen will be red. We'll get into that in just a bit. Zombie day speed. Zombies walking around during the day will just walk at you unless they're like runners. Then they will actually run. Zombie night speed. I have it set to jog, which means they'll move faster, but they won't run. There are feral zombies, so they will run at you by default. Zombie blood moon speed is run during the blood moon horde. They will run. Persistent profiles are on. That just means when you set up a profile, which we'll go. I'm going to back up one screen and show you. You can actually set your own character and choose what he looks like. It's pretty cool. XP multiplier 100% is just what the base game is. All right, advanced player block damage. You're going to be doing 100% damage. The AI is going to be doing 100% of the damage. I apologize for the noise in the background. My kids are playing a game downstairs. The Blood Moon AI will be doing 100% damage, which is normal. Loot abundance is 100%. That's normal. Loot respawn time. When you loot a car and take all the stuff out of it but leave the car there, after 5 days that loot in that car will respawn. And you can change this to disabled, which means it'll never. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 days. I like 5. That's just a personal preference. Drop on death. When you die / if you die, you can have it set to where you will drop everything, just what is on your tool belt, what is just in your backpack, or delete all inventory on death. I have nothing, so if I die, when I respawn, I will have everything on me that I died with. Drop on quit. Exact same concept, is just when you quit the game. Blood moon count. 8 enemies. Each wave will have 8 enemies. Enemy spawning is on, which means they'll pop up throughout the game as you're playing, which is fine. Every 3 days you will get an airdrop. You'll hear an airplane fly over, and it'll drop a little care package. Cheat mode I have turned off, but I also have the airdrops mark on, and we'll get to that in a bit, and I'll show you what it looks like on your compass. Multiplayer is just multiplayer. All right, let's back out real quick. You can go in here to options, player profile, and you can pick a player to play as. Helen, Jack, Charlotte, or you can create a new character. When you go in here and create, you give it a name. Let's cancel that. Go to here to edit, and male, female, hairstyle, eyebrows, facial hair, skin color, shirt color, attributes, you know, how big their hands, size, mouth, all that stuff is. Pretty cool. All right, let's go back. Video is where you will adjust the gamma, how bright it is. Obviously, you know what gamma is. For recording videos, if that's something you're interested in at night, you'll want to turn the gamma up because it will be dark. All right, let's go ahead and go to continue. Do I have one? No. All right, so let's go to new game. We'll call this tutorial again. These are all like different territories that you can play, but we're just gonna play Navezgane. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start. It's gonna take a little bit of time to, when you do like a random generated or a seed generated map, it's gonna take a really long time to generate that map. So if you're kind of limited on time and when you want to play, I would suggest setting it up first because it will take a hot minute. So right now I've been talking for 7 minutes right now, and let's see how long it takes. All right, so it took about 2 minutes, but then again, this is Navezgane. It's a preset map, so it's not going to take nearly as long. All right, Wasteland can be an unforgiving place, blah, blah, blah. Peace be with you. Continue. All right, basic survival. All right, we're just going to go through the quick basics as it shows you up here in the upper right-hand corner. All right. If you hit the tab button, brings up your inventory and all this. You have your character profile. As you can see, we are naked. Map is up there, but you can also hit the letter M to bring up your map. Skills. As you progress and get levels, you'll get skill points, and you can use these skill points to unlock certain things. You start out with 1, and by the time that you finish all of your beginning quests, you'll have a total of 5. So we're just going to wait on that. All right, so let's go ahead and get all of our, you know what, my sound is off. Let me go turn my audio back up so that we can hear this. Fine. There we are. All right. So we got enough fibers to create a bedroll. I'm going to go ahead and craft that. We'll wait till that's done. E to search, R to grab everything. Okay, put our bedroll on here. We're going to right click to place it, and we're just going to leave it right there. That way, in case we die, you'll always get the chance to spawn on your bed or near your bed. So you always want to have one down. All right, so chicken soup and a flashlight. That's good. As a note, you always want to pick up this old cash because I have $6 in old cash, and they are currently worth $8 to the trader. So, or 8 Duke's coins. That's the currency of this world. Alright, so we got some wood. Let's pick up some stones here. Chrysanthemum, which you'll run into around the world, which is this red flower, is good for red tea. You'll also see goldenrod, which is also super good. That will help your dysentery. Alright, let's get a bunch of stuff here. Alright, so these lead fishing weights, we're just going to go ahead and scrap. Because we're going to need lead. The lead will be used to make bullet tips, which are good for, obviously, guns. Now, when you first start in here, you'll notice that there's no zombies. And that is because while you're doing those initial quests, and for for a certain amount of time, you will not run into zombies. It's also limited to geography. So if you run like 100 meters or a kilometer in one direction, you're obviously going to get out of that blocked area and start coming into zombies. Trash piles are really good spots. Let's see here. We got some wood. Let's go into recipes. Let's get some basics. Wood frames. Let's do... Oh, it looks like we only do 5. That's fine. I'm looking for rocks because we're gonna need those. All right. So now we have all of our stuff. We can create a stone axe. Why is it not letting? Oh, we need more wood because we used all of it. That's fine. We'll just run up here. This tree right here. There. Now we can. Let's craft that. All right. Your stone axe is really good for breaking things and for building things. Alright, this is what they call nerd pulling. You're just jumping and placing a block underneath you. Alright. That didn't go well. Alright, let's do this again. So on these little corner buildings that are destroyed, you have these supplies up here that are usually pretty good. Like this is a medical supply. What are we going to get? We're going to get some grain alcohol. Grain alcohol is really good. Gives you some stamina. All right, let's talk about the axe. It's really good for breaking things, but it's also really good for repairing things. Alright, so now we've crafted we're set up to craft some pants and shirts. So now we're going to go ahead and wear them. So now our character is not naked. Alright. And then as you go through, you can upgrade your equipment. All right. So when I'm doing this, when I'm hitting this, I'm using the left click, and that's hitting it and breaking it. And it's chipping off rocks off that. And there we go. So now I have 22 small stones, which is good. It's a good start. All right, so now I need one more piece of wood to make a club. One of these great ways is go up to a tree, start banging on it. All right, wooden club. Let's craft it. Let's start moving some of this stuff around here. Bandage. We'll put there. Torch. Land claim block there. All right. So now we need to craft a primitive bow. We have all the stuff that we need to make it. And then some arrows. You need 2 small stone, 2 pieces of wood, and 2 feathers to make 1 arrow. So we're just going to grab some more wood here. And all right, so now we're up to 7. All right, so wood frame blocks. Let's go ahead and craft a couple more. And where's our bow? There's our bow. All right, wooden club. When you're in here and you just want to switch weapons real quick, you can press the button that corresponds with that number, like that's 1, 2, 3. Or you can use the scroll button or scroll on your mouse to scroll down, up and down the list. The bow. You'll see in the bottom right, that I have 9 arrows but none loaded. Just hit the R button and it will reload that weapon. You press the right mouse button to zoom in a little bit, and press and hold the left to pull back and let go to fire. Now sometimes you'll get an arrow that sticks out and you can walk up to it and press E to pick it back up and put it back in your inventory, and it will automatically reload if you have ammo to reload. All right, place wood frames. All right, we're just going to do that. And so now we need to upgrade it. Let's place another one down here. All right, if we left click, it's going to attack it. Right click, repairs. And it also upgrades. And then you just put another one on top, go across, and now you have the beginnings of a wall. When the blocks are like this, that you can see through, you can just press E to pick them up. All right, next step is to build a campfire. Campfires take 5 stones, small stones, to make a campfire. So we have it, so let's go ahead and craft it. All right, that is done. Let's go back over here and let's place our campfire close by. There. So there we go. We have completed the 8 basic survival tasks. All right, and it's given us another quest to visit the closest trader to where we're at, and it just happens to be 1 kilometer away. All right, so let's go see what direction it is in. Zooming out a little bit. We're gonna move around here. Okay, it is north of us, which is good. You'll notice that I can't really scroll too far to the right anymore. This is the edge of the map. And you'll see up there at the top, it has the coordinates. 525 north by 2944 east, that's where my cursor is. And then our bed is at 317 north, 1702 east. And we're essentially just going to follow this road up here to the trader. So we need to go north. And you'll notice at the top in that little compass that has a little arrow or a little exclamation point, that's where we are headed. So that's, while I'm doing this, I'm pressing W to go forward, obviously, and I'm pressing shift and I am running. But the problem with that is it's also using up my stamina, which is in the bottom right hand or bottom left hand corner this time, is indicated by the blue bar, and health is indicated by the red. Let's go in here to our character. You'll see that we have some elemental protection because of our clothes, which is great. You can click on stats, see what our health is. Our food and water right now, we're at 140 of 100, so we're not going to starve to death. It feels like 70 degrees, so it's pretty comfortable. What we've traveled, how many items we've crafted. The ones in the beginning don't really count. So far we lived for 12 minutes. 10,420 XP to our next level. And then stats, how much stamina we've used, so on and so forth. Alright, so we can go over your skills. We have a total of 4 skills available. So let's go with Lucky Looter. We're going to go with Lucky Looter first. And that is because you got a slim chance to find better loot. Adds 10 to a loot bonus for containers that you own personally. Looting is 10% faster. Narrow down buried treasure locations to 7 meters. We're going to get that just essentially for the faster looting. That's under perception. And you'll notice here, like potluck, we can't unlock until we have perception level 2. When you click on the perception, you have all these other things to unlock. Right now you start off being oblivious. Next is unaware. 210% headshot damage and a 10% chance to dismember with rifles, explosives, and spears. And you have to spend 1 point to get that. And depending on what kind of build you want, you can choose any one of these. Another good one is Pack Mule. Let me go in here. You'll notice here we've got certain amount of blocks available to us, and some of these are not. Well, they are, but if you have all of these filled up and start filling up these, you'll become encumbered and you'll start burning through stamina faster, and you won't walk or run as fast. And that Pack Mule will be able to carry 3 more items without being encumbered. So we're going to grab that. Another good one is Master Chef. It automatically unlocks recipes such as bacon and eggs, boiled and grilled meats, baked potatoes, cornbread, teas, and coffee. Plus your cooking is 10% faster. If you don't want to do Bachelor, you can find those recipes out in the world. But we're just going to go ahead and grab it now. Another good one is Sexual Tyrannosaurus, or as a lot of people call it, Sexysaurus. The first one is Couch Potato. It reduces melee and tool stamina use by 5%, and your power attacks by 10%. So you'll use 10% less stamina on your power attacks. So that's a good one. But another good one also is Miner 69er, which gives you the ability to craft level 2 tools. You will increase your tool damage by 10% and your blocking damage by 30%. So let's get Miner 69er just so that we can create better tools. What we're going to do is, there's a zombie right down there. Let's go ahead and kill her, or attempt to kill her. I think we got her attention. Like the level 1 primitive bow is pretty garbage. Alright, you see how that arrow is sticking out of her arm? When she dies, we'll be able to recover that. Alright, so she's dead. We got 413 experience points, and we got an arrow back. so let's go ahead on continue. All right, these carcasses are really good. You'll get rotten meat, bones, and nitrate. The bones are really good because you can create a bone knife with 5 bones. And a bone knife is really good at the beginning until you find a hunting knife, because let's say you kill a deer, you can cut the deer up into meat and leather and bones to use, basically. Alright, so now we're in the cold biome. It's going to get real cold, so if you're going to live here, you need to have some really good winter gear. Alright, the birds' nests are really good for eggs and feathers, which are important. But you can also destroy them for more feathers. But if you destroy them, they don't come back. So that's kind of... I really only do it if I'm not going to be in the area. Alright, lumberjacks. Lumberjacks are hardcore mamma-jammas. So we're going to try to avoid those guys as much as possible. There's a good POI, point of interest. I don't know what it is. It looks like it's a fire station, maybe. They're gonna have some pretty hardcore zombies in there. Let's pick up some more rocks as we go, because small stones are important. Okay, so also scattered throughout the world now are these little nodes. Like that is iron. If you hit right next to it, there is an iron vein where you can mine some iron. Alright. We should be getting pretty close to the trader. We can always check on our map. I'm going to check in just a second. Alright, I'm out of stamina, so I'm going to wait. No, we are not anywhere near it, but we're gonna keep dragging on. All right. So there's another. The frozen lumberjacks are only in the. Oh, he heard me, so I gotta run from him now. Drink some water. Water's really good for building up your stamina. Alright, let's get some recipes. Stone arrows. 4. That's not really a lot, but that's what we got. You can run and kind of time your swings to break stuff as you're running. There was a lumberjack over there that I want to avoid. Alright, is that the trader? That might be the trader. There's a rabbit. If you can kill the rabbit, you can skin him and get some meat from him, which is pretty nice. That is not the trader. It's just a POI out in the middle of nowhere. There's the trader. Okay. Let's go this way. That part of the building right there is the entrance. But I'm going to go the long way around just to avoid that lumberjack. There is an area around the trader that you cannot pick up stuff. And you'll notice that sound you just heard means you're doing something that's not allowed. Alright, so now we're within the trader's area. Now we need to go talk to him. The trader's only open on certain hours of the day. And so if you're inside the building when he closes for the night, he will kick you out. Alright. One of the other good things about the traders is you can go through their stuff and steal it like this, like a munitions box. And you can hear that banging. That's the zombies banging on the walls. Look at that. We got a military helmet. Let's go ahead and wear that. And we're going to take some shotgun ammo and some 7.62. Alright. He shouldn't have anything up here. Nope, he doesn't. Alright. Let's run over here, see what's shaking. Some bales of hay. Ooh, a workbench. We can come and use this workbench whenever we need to. Okay, there's, you can't take that. Let's go up here. Another munitions box, which is important because we can actually, even though it's his, we can take it from him and sell it back to him. Ooh, look at that. Military leg armor. Let's go ahead and take that and wear it. Alright, some trash. Alright, some more lead fishing weights. There's a cardboard box. Some paper, some 9mm ammo. Lockpicks and a feather. That's important. Alright, so let's go ahead. Is that the door? That is a door. Destroyed forge. Okay, there's some lead in there. We're gonna... Did we take it? We did not. Okay. What else? Vending machines.
Are you okay there?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just going through all your stuff and stealing it. Okay. So that looks good. Old stove. Ooh, there's a cooking grill. We are not going to get rid of that. That is important. Some more 9mm ammo. Anything up here? Look at this. Let's go upstairs real quick. You'll notice that we have the encumbered icon now. We are full, but that's okay. Padded leg armor. Let's go ahead and wear that. We're going to take it, we're going to wear it because it is level 3 and it's better than our level 1 stuff. Cardboard box. Alright, looks like we have looted all of his stuff from him. So now we're going to talk to him. Alright, let's see let's see what his inventory looks like. And this is where you buy stuff from him and sell stuff to him. Old cash, we're going to start there. We're going to sell all 6 of them, $6 for 8 coins. Let's sell a flashlight. We're not going to need it. Military leg armor. Candlestick. Some lead fishing weights. We're going to sell both of them. This lead, we're going to get 10 coins for 55 lead. Sometimes it only takes so much, which is rotting flesh they don't want. Iron cloth they don't want. Shotgun shells. And 9mm ammo. How much are you going to take? Alright, so you're going to take 64 of them for 115 tokens. I don't mind selling him that stuff now because I don't really have a gun to use. All right, lead trophy. Let's go ahead and sell those. Moldy bread. He does not want. I can understand why. Rotting flesh. We don't really need. So let's go ahead and chuck that. Chuck that. Vitamins. I want to keep the vitamins because they help with the disease resist. What else? Note. We can chuck that. That's unimportant. You can read it if you want, but it's nothing really. All right, 9 coins. He doesn't want any more paper. All right, so now we've got 279 Duke's tokens. So now we can buy from him. All of the stuff is listed in the all, but then again, it's also broken down into the individual types. Ammo and weapons. Hunting rifle for 3,000 Duke's coins. Iron crossbow bolts, steel arrows. What about tools? Tools and traps. A wire tool, blade trap, flashlight, hubcap, landmine. And then you have the secret stash. Depending on your ability to talk and talk your way through him, to him I should say, this will get better and better. Ooh, pump shotgun schematic. The schematics you want to keep, if you have not read them, the book will be closed. If you have read them, the book will be open. You can read it again. It's not going to really do anything. What I would recommend is keeping the ones that are open so that you can sell back to the trader. All right. See, these are all 1,000 coins, so there's nothing really in here that we can really buy. There's an iron shovel. Let's see here. Resources. Feathers. Leather, iron, paper, cement. Nothing in here really that jumps out at me, so you can buy a workbench for 4,000 coins, or you can make one eventually.
Time to move on.
All right. Also, you have jobs for them that you can do. There's buried supplies, 406 meters to the south. We can go 1.6 kilometers to the south and clear zombies. We're not going to worry about doing that right now. What I do want to do, though, is look at that. So I can actually access his gun safe. It's locked, which means I can't open it. But if you press and hold E, you have this pick lock option now. And so I'm using that lockpick that I have to try and open up his gun safe. And it's completely legal. He's not going to attack you if you get into it. There is a chance, obviously, of you failing. And so you'll break your lockpick and have to start over again. But I think you start it. See, the lockpick has broken. Do we have any more? We don't. We don't have any lockpicks. Let's see. Did he have any? You can search. No, he does not have any lockpicks. That's fine. No big deal.
I knew you didn't have money the moment I laid eyes on you.
Also, scattered throughout the world are these vending machines. Vending machines are a really good way to gather supplies if you don't have any. Bottled water. On these cans of food, you'll notice that your food poisoning chance is 0%. But if you make food, let's say you grill up some bacon and eggs, there will be a food poisoning chance on them now, which I think is horseshit. But it's just my opinion. Let's go ahead and sort some of this stuff out. That's what I was looking for right there. Alright, so we weren't able to sell all the 762, but that's fine. Alright, so we got some food. Let's get some yucca juice. It gives us 30 for water and 15% for stamina regen. Alright, so there's some yucca juice. Bottled water. How much we have? We have 43. We can grab one more. Alright, so that is the trader. Also, you can find these, they look like wishing wells, but there's hidden secrets in the bottom. Let's go see what he's got. Ooh, mushrooms. Mushrooms are good. You can pick them up and more shotgun shells. Dye. You can dye clothes and guns and stuff at specific colors. I think they're completely useless. All it does is add a cosmetic element. Chemistry stations are awesome. You can use them to craft basically chemical oriented things like gunpowder and electric wire relay and nails. Nice. And gasoline and stuff like that. And now this right here will actually open up right underneath him. He is standing right there. So let's go back out the other way. Or the way we came, I should say. And let's go visit him again. And sell some more stuff. Sell some more of his stuff right back to him.
Something you want to buy or trade?
Yes, sir. Wire relays. Alright. What else did we get? We get some more shotgun shells. Alright. Nails. Alright, so nails, we can sell 30 of them for 6 coins, or we can scrap them.
Was there something else?
No. Go away. They will scrap down into iron. We'll get 23 iron from those 9 nails. Alright, so that is that. That's the trader. If you see those out in the world, there is a bunker underneath that you can break into and kind of hide out in as a base. Now, there will be zombies in there that you'll have to clear out. But it's a good hiding spot. It's a good spot for a base. Alright, more iron. Ooh, another lumberjack. Let's avoid him as much as possible. Alright, it is getting to be getting close to nighttime. So what we're going to do is we are going to find a location to hold up in for the night. I think that building, or one in that direction, might be our saving grace. We have about 2 hours until nightfall. Let's get some more feathers. Alright, so this needs to be repaired. That's fine. Every now and again, your tools will degrade over time as you use them, and you'll have to repair them. You're basically just going to be using rocks and I think it's just rocks, or small stones, excuse me, when you repair a really low primitive item. So it's not like you have to have all of them, all of the ingredients. That's west. Let's go south instead, so that we can get out of the snow biome. Oh, there's a zombie. He's hot on our trail. Yep, it's a lumberjack. There's one more over there. Alright, we are out of stamina. Or as one of the YouTubers that I watch, he calls it stamina, but he's also German, so ooh, look at that. There is a town right there, and that is awesome. That is going to mean lots of zombies, but it's also going to mean lots of materials and lots of opportunities to get better things. There we go. All right, goldenrod. Goldenrod is important. Ooh, there she is, right there. Let's, you know what? Let's go ahead and face her. You've got a little bit of time. All right. So her head just popped right off. And I am happy. There's another one. There's a tweaker. Now, generally speaking, you have to knock them down twice in order to kill them. I think we'll head... That's a pretty destroyed one. You know what? I think what we're going to do is... Let's find out where we're at here. Our bed's way down here. But that's okay, because what we're going to end up doing is... Okay, she's not coming this way. We're going to end up crafting another bedroll and putting it down, and that will be our respawn point. Oh, look at that. It's a duffel bag. Some water. Good. We're getting now to the point where... you know what? Let's go ahead and... I don't like that one. There's a fresh construction building. I like that. That's awesome. You jump up here, you can see down into the basement. That's pretty cool. You know what? I like this house right here. Ooh, look at that. There's Edgar. Come here, Edgar. I call him Edgar because he looks like Edgar from the opening scenes of Men in Black. Look at that. 750 XP. Alright, so I'm looking for okay, there's a flashlight telling me my stuff is right, or I need to go this way. Alright, so let's go ahead and nerd pole up here. I don't hear any zombies coming to life, waking up. That doesn't necessarily mean there's not any in here. Can we make a stone? We can make a stone axe. I've got one. What about a stone stone spear? I need... Why can't I craft that? Oh, because I need one more piece of wood. Too easy. Alright, now I can make a stone spear. The spears in this game are awesome. Come on, baby. Because you can throw them. And then retrieve them. Alright. That's just helping them. Let's do this. Let's come on out here so that they will what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this block right there. That way they can't jump out here, and I can still stab them through the open window. Then I must repair it. Alright, she's dead. Alright, she's not dead. Oh! Shit, monkeys! Alright. Right in the woohoo! Alright. That was my fault because I didn't check behind me when I came in here. Oh. Alright. It is night now. Alright, let's check this garbage. There's a feather. Alright. Let me pause this real quick. Let me turn the gamma back. Turn the gamma up. Let's go 114. There we go. So now you can see nighttime. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually kind of take it slow. There are zombies in here. Obviously. But we're going to try and loot what we can. And then we will... Let's go ahead and close that behind us. Let's check the sink. Oh, there's a wrench. Nice. Let's go... You know what? We'll leave that door closed. Let's go through here. Alright. Ooh, there's a zombie right there. Let's wake her up. Oh no, it's a him. You see how he's moving faster? Alright, so. Alright, let's do this trick here. And let's upgrade it. Can't, we don't have any wood. Alright. Come on, buddy. So that was alright. So we're down to 89 out of 100 health. Alright, this is zombies like to hide in closets right here too. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and grab that. Oh, some honey. Oh, awesome. If you get sick, you need vitamins, I'm sorry, antibiotics, or honey. Honey, cure infection. It'll cure up to 5% infection. Let's go ahead and scrap that. We want our glass jar. We're going to keep that. We've got 8 pieces of wood now. What do we need? Let's go ahead and use that. We'll go ahead and scrap the tin can. Alright, so 2314. And we are moving here slowly. Pick up that office chair. I'm actually going to drop that. Let's go ahead and scrap that. Let's get rid of the office chair. We don't really need it. Pictures you want to smash because they do hide stuff. There's nothing in that one, unfortunately. Some trash. Scrap that candy tin. So maybe it was telling us to go this way. Weird. Maybe there is something in here. Oh, look at that. Other backpack that we missed. And a tin can. Scrap that. Trash. Take that. Lead. Nothing underneath there. Nothing in there. Alright. I apologize for the laughter. My daughter is downstairs laughing at something apparently hilarious. Alright. There's nothing behind those. Let's check the trash. Alright, so not too bad. Looks like there's a door back there. We'll ignore that for right now. Okay, that door's locked. I think that our next way to progress is to go downstairs, where there is most assuredly some zombies. Alright. Headshot, plus when you're sneaking or crouching, you get a 2x bonus. Someone out there moving around. You know what, let's go ahead and scrap that. There's something in there. It's a medical pile. Nice. Some nitrate. Powder. Is this unlocked? Nope, that was locked. Alright. Alright, so that was exciting. Alright, there's definitely somebody who wants to come in and say hello. Hello, Karen. Alright. Come on up here. Nurse Jackie. Give me my arrow back. Alright, do I have any other bandages? I do not. Let's see here. Recipes, bandage, craft. Come on. And use. Alright. Alright, so this is starting to get a lot more exciting. Let's go ahead and eat one of those. Let's drink some of this. And, do this. Let's get up here on the roof and stay up here. Because they can't climb up these roofs, I don't think. And kind of survey the land a little bit. You can hear them down there destroying stuff. Check our map. It's a pretty good sized city. I think it goes clear out to here. Do we have any points? We do not, but we're close. Close to getting a point. So I think so yeah, we are hiding from zombies now. Alright, that was unintentional. Need to stop screwing around and stay still while I listen to them destroy the house inside. Go ahead and break this up. We're going to get some wood, and it'll be a nice place to kind of be flat so we don't have to worry about sliding down. Alright, inventory. Let's see. Can we make it? We can make some arrows. 6 arrows, so it looks like we're just low on wood. So we'll go ahead and destroy some of the roof. I think we'll check to see how many more arrows we can make. Alright. We make 10 more. Nice. See, we have 64 feathers. We have 3 more small stones. So we can make 3 more arrows. 1, 2, 3. Alright. So there we go. There's all of our arrows that we can make. And so we're just basically going to hang out here until they stop running. Alright, let's go ahead and eat some chicken soup. Get our health back up. Oh, that's actually stamina as well. Let's scrap those. Yucca is stamina. Alright. So what I think I'm going to do, I think I'm going to end it here, but before I do that, cooking grill is super important because when you make food, here we go, let's see here, like, obviously like grilled meat. You need a grill, and that's what that is for. But you also need a cooking pot before you need the campfire first, and then you need a cooking pot, and then a grill. So once you have those basic items, you'll be able to cook 90% of the food that you need. Food is kind of important. Alright, so this needs to be repaired, and we can't because we need a stone. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. If there's something else you would like to see, let me know. I will get to it, and we'll show you. So, alright man, have a good one, and I will talk to you later.